Well, if you want to dive into DIY projects but are unsure where to start, there's an event in the South Valley that's highlighting home redecorating and remodeling all in one place. We're talking about the Visalia Home Expo. Today we're lucky enough to have a vendor that'll help you find treasures to refurbish and reuse that also raise money to benefit Valley families. Let's welcome Deanna Saldana, Resource Development Director for Habitat for Humanity in Visalia. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. This is fun.
We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you.
How did you get paired up to be a part of the expo?
Actually, when I first started with Habitat for Humanity like 12 years ago, they had already formed an alliance, if you will, with showcase events. And they put on the two home shows, one in the spring and one in the fall. And they've been very, very supportive of Habitat for Humanity. And in 2011, we moved. The Restore was in a small, tiny location, maybe about 250 square feet for some large donated items. So we took kind of a leap of faith and purchased a piece of property in Visalia over on Lover's Lane. And at that time, we talked to Steve Tarter, who's kind of the manager of the Home Expo, and said, what do you think about us kind of taking a bigger role and showing people what the Restore is? A lot of people don't know. A lot of people think that the Restore is refurbished furniture and that sort of thing. What we're trying to show people is that these are items that are donated by anybody and everybody. So they could be brand new, they could be used, they could be like ceiling fans, windows, doors, furniture. Like if you guys were going to do a complete remodel, you could donate this to the Restore, right?
Okay.
So all kinds of fun things. But we don't normally do the upcycling and the repurposing. So this year we're doing a little bit of a change. And we're going to show people how you could actually take items from the Restore and furnish a whole studio apartment if you wanted to. So we have a pretty significant space that we're going to be using this year, and we're going to have a dining room with some new and refurbished furniture. We're going to have a bedroom, again with some new and refurbished furniture, and we're also going to do a living room.
So essentially the goal for this would be to go to your store, find any items that you guys may have, and then learn how to DIY it.
Not just learn, but you know, a lot of times we have a Pinterest page, for instance, and I go on there and I go, okay, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool, and I throw those up so that people can get inspired by what they can do. And most of these are really not difficult. I'll give you an example down at the bottom here. I don't know if they can show it. I made little candlesticks, yeah. Well, they're actually the spindles from a stair rail.
No way.
Yeah. So you take them, you cut them in half, you get the top and the bottom piece from your local hobby shop, right? Glue the whole thing together and paint it.
I love that.
Easy.
I mean, it's a little piece of history from someone else's home.
Yeah.
In any case.
Yeah, exactly.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah, and like this one here is super simple. It was just an old frame. A lot of the stain had come off it. So you just take a piece of sandpaper, you sand the whole thing down, you paint it, you put something inspirational in it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, people who come to the sale or come buy anything from the store, do the proceeds go back to Habitat for Humanity, or how does that all work?
They do. So these are donated items, as I mentioned. They're brand new items or they're older items, either way, but they have to be resellable. Yeah, so these items then, when we sell them to the general public, they come back to help Habitat build more homes. And in our case, down in the Central Valley area of the South Valley, we do a lot of home repairs as well.
I love
So being able to keep that support going is vital for Habitat affiliates. In many cases, these restores are all across the United States and all across Canada as well.
I mean, absolutely. If you can't always make it to help build a house or anything like that, you can just come and still be able to give back to your community.
Exactly.
Well, how important is this Home Show Expo for you guys?
It's our audience. It's our peeps, if you will. Yeah. So being able to show people who are already in the remodeling planning mode. They like to, they're in the process of planning a big remodel, or they have friends who are planning a big remodel, so they're looking for landscaping ideas, or they're looking for decorating ideas. So this is a great place for Habitat Restores to be. And the one thing that I am really thrilled about is that not only does this help support Habitat, but it's so environmentally friendly. Because I'll just give you an example. We're a very small restore in comparison to some of the restores across the country, but we sold over $350,000 worth of stuff.
Whoa.
So that's, you know, this stuff, nails, hammers, windows, ceiling fans, that sort of stuff. And that stuff would have gone in the landfill.
But instead helping a lot of people.
It is. It's helping. It's like that full circle thing. Once you've used it, I've heard a new phrase that I'm starting to adopt is reloved.
I love that.
Instead of upcycling or repurposing, we relove it.
Awesome.
We're going to relove it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I know the expo is going to be amazing.
Yes.
And I'm glad we could chat.
Thank you.